Hey guys, what's up? So in this video, we are going to be talking about a new light that our friends from Weeylite has just developed. So this is called the Weeylite S05. So what is the Weeylite S05? So it is a compact pocket RGB fill light. Just by judging it by its name, a fill light is something that you use to fill in a particular need in your lighting system. So let's pretend that in this scenario, I just have key lights on my right, or a key light on my right side, like a little fill light on my left side just to fill in the shadow on my left cheek, and a hair light on this side. A fill light can also be like a background light. It's gonna fill in the background. If you look at my background, it's very plain, so there are no lights behind me. So I can actually switch on one of these lights to blue and I can put it here. So now we have a blue aspect to my video, and I can take another light, I can put it on green, and I can put it on this side. And I take another light and I put it here. And finally take another light and put this here. So as you can see, we completely changed the look of my room just by adding lights. So some people think that you have to paint your rooms to make it look a little bit better just by painting it yellow or something. You don't need to do that. You can actually use just RGB lights like these. Okay, so here we have all the selections or the color variations of the Weeylite S05. So we have the snowy white, bright yellow, glazed blue, minimalist gray. So I think I would definitely go for the minimalist gray because I'm very OCD and I really like this color. Because if I use white, I think this is more prone to get dirty in the future. So yeah, I'm a bit OCD with these things. So this is what it looks like on the main panel over here. So you can see that we have 4 main buttons: the power button, the mode or the menu button or your function button, and a down and up switch. At the bottom, we have some vents here. So the vents are mainly here to prevent heat to dissipate heat and to not allow it to accumulate inside your device. On the side, we have the main Type-C charging port and another vent. And the other side, there is nothing here. And again, I forgot to mention that at the bottom there is a tripod thread or a 1/4-inch thread that you can use it to attach to different mounting points, like a light stand or a tripod if you have one of those. So the Weeylite S05 is really very small. If you can look, it's almost the same size as my palm. Like really, look at that size difference. Just for comparison, this is a deck of cards. Shout out to Magicless in Hong Kong for giving me this. Particularly Roxas for giving me this deck. So this is a deck of cards and this is the S05. You can see they are almost the same thickness. And yeah, they're almost the same size. If I put it next to each other, the deck of cards is even wider than the S05. Okay, to use the Weeylite S05 is actually very simple. So this is the power button. If you hold it down for a few seconds, it's going to boot up and say Weeylite. And it's going to say here the version, which is 1.0. So I like that they have different firmware updates for this, which means they really care for the product and they will not just abandon you once you buy it. So you can see the first thing that popped up is the previous settings that I used it when I put it on the background. So HSI, which means hue, saturation, and intensity. So yeah, this is the basic RGB settings. So if I press the M button, it can toggle between the different factors there. So the H can go to S and then I. And then it will just loop. So if you press the power mode button, hold press, it's now on the manual RGB settings. So if you know how to dial in the correct values for each RGB light, you can go through this, but I actually did not memorize the color chart, so we're going to skip this. We hold press again. We are now on color. So this, I think, is a preset setting. So if you have some values that you want memorized by the device, you can go to this. So if you keep pressing M, and then look, if it's on E128, P4200, so I don't know what these numbers mean, but I think these are light presets. So if you hold press the mode button again, and now we are on effects. So the first effect here is like it's looping between different colors. I don't know if you can see it. Let me increase the intensity so you can see. So now it's like pulsing. So I guess this is like a pulsing effect. But we are not going to go through the different effects because I don't think we will ever use these things. So if I hold press the menu again, I think this is the feature that you are going to be using the most. So right now it's at 30%. We can really go very bright. So if I go press up, it's going to be like super bright, and I can dial it down all the way to 1%. And that is impressive, I think, because some lights don't allow you to dial all the way down to 1%. So yeah, CCT mode is your basic daylight to tungsten. So if I increase the intensity a little bit, so 6,000 is close to 5,400, which means it's more like daylight. If I drop it down to 2,800, now you have a bit orangey tungsten lighting. If I hold press again, now we're back to HSI. So HSI is where you can scan through the different colors. If I hold press up, it's going to go cycle through the different colors. And isn't that just beautiful, watching those different colors cycle through? So one more cool thing that you can do is you can use the Weeylite app to control these lights. So how do you do that? So first you can switch on the Weeylite S05. And we are going to go to hold press, or not hold press, but just a single press. And you can set the individual channels. So let's pretend I'm going to put this on channel 1, as it says there. And on this light, I'm going to set it to channel 2. And on this light, I will set this to channel 3. And on this light, you guessed it, it's going to be on channel 4. So check this out. So now all the lights are switched on. So now this app is controlling channel 1, so I can switch it off. So I can control this light over here. I can reduce the power. I can change it from CCT mode to HSI mode. Whatever color I want, I can change it. So again, I can control through the different colors. You can even put all of these lights into one channel. Okay, so now all of these lights are on channel 1. So check this out. If I press the power button, all the lights switch off. If I press the power button again, all the lights switch on. I can change the light's color, lower the power, increase the saturation, and check this out. Isn't that just cool? So yeah, there are so many possibilities with this lights, and I think they're very easy to use. Given that there is an app, sometimes I don't like using apps, but for this, I have an exception for this because they're really good. Okay guys, so these lights are really cool. You can control these lights from about 20 meters away, but my room is not so big, so we'll just control it while I'm turning my back against them. So right now I have the app on, so I can switch the lights off. That is so cool. So guys, thank you so much for watching this review video of the Weeylite S05. So I would like to thank Weeylite for sending me these lights. So if you have any further questions regarding the Weeylite S05, I suggest you guys email me because like what I said in my previous video, I disabled my comments for any product reviews so I can actually reply to you guys properly by doing emails. But I will still be turning on my comments for vlogs and other stuff. But yeah. So that's it for me guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.